This special episode is brought to you by August Real Estate.
I'm very happy today for joining and for also attending this very important discussion panel. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this important gathering under the theme Strengthening the Bridge Between Academic Excellence and Professional Opportunity. Today's forum is not merely a program, it's a celebration of partnership, purpose, and potential. A partnership between Ethiopia and UAE, whose educational cooperation continues to deepen through mutual and shared vision. A purpose that binds us to nurture our young minds and transform opportunity into excellence. And a potential that rests within each of our students, whose achievements remind us that Ethiopia's greatest export is not coffee or gold, but talent, resilience, and imagination. Dear students, you represent the Maddamer generation, a generation defined by curiosity, creativity, and contribution. You stand as Ethiopian ambassadors of knowledge, bridging culture, and advancing innovation. Your achievement here in the UAE demonstrates that when Ethiopians invest in education, it invests in the future. But excellence in the classroom must also be matched by readiness for the professional world. That's why today's dialogue is very vital, to explore how we can build pathway linking education, industry, and innovation. It is through mentorship, internship, and diaspora partnership that your learning will translate into leadership. As a consulate, we remain firmly committed to supporting your journey academically, professionally, and personally. We are building a structured platform with our partners to ensure that your feedback, your challenges, and your aspirations inform the policies and programs that shape Ethiopia's human capital development abroad. We also recognize and commend the UAE's government generous scholarship programs which have opened doors for many of our brightest students. These scholarships are more than financial support. They are a bridge of friendship and trust between our two nations. In closing, let us remember that this forum is beginning. It's a beginning, not an end. The conversation we start today will shape the mentorship network, research collaborations, and professional pathway of tomorrow. And to our students, dream boldly, learn deeply, lead with humility and purpose. For you are not only shaping your own future and that of your family, but also building a more connected, compassionate, and competitive Ethiopia. Thank you, and may this forum mark another milestone in our shared journey of excellence and partnership.
From 2022 until the end of last semester, we have been spending for 4 semesters almost. So I just want to see what happened in between. Then I ran a survey. So for that, I got almost 100 students responded to the survey. I'm sharing you the result of the survey. Yeah. So the average age of the students is roughly 21. That's expected. They have, the students are taking, almost 82% of the students are taking 5 courses per semester. This is the normal dosage in a university standard here. So in terms of field of study, this is, they've been, I think, more majorly dominated by engineering and, you see, engineering and technology have been dominating their field of study here. So that is a lot is expected from these students. I think we'll have a lot of scholars then at the end of the graduation. We'll have a lot of scholars on programming, AI, and ML, and then we are expected you to do a lot sometime in the future here. So about your performance, this is the amazing part. Fact is that their average GPA is 3.94. That is out of 4. So that is, yeah, I have to also clap also. I have to do, this is interesting here. So interestingly again, 28% of the survey respondents have got a full GPA of 4, and then 84% of them have a GPA of 3.9 or above. Another amazing result here is non-academic thing here. This is what I'm amazed by this result here. So I asked them, what was your English proficiency when you come UAE for the first time? Almost 96% of them believe that their English is either good or excellent, which was not the case when they come here, which is around 54% was feeling confident in their English. Now that reached to 97% almost. That's a good thing here. In addition to academics, they have been involved in a lot of professional training, skill development, trainings here, and the majority of them have been involved in this training here. And very interesting thing that I saw was most trainings are on the programming and AI fields. These students that I've said are really performing academically, so let's push them to their postgraduate opportunity. Maybe this is the assignment, probably Your Excellency can take it, can take it from here. And then also, what about the new batch? Can we have really another batch of scholarship? Is it possible to, because this is exemplary. So I think we have a good background to the UAE government to convince that our students are good. So let's continue.
How are you feeling?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing really nice. Let's start with you introducing yourself.
My name is Asmallash Bekkele. I'm Acting Consul General of the Consulate of Ethiopia here in Dubai.
First off, I would love to say you guys have an amazing office. I love how you guys have pictures representing our country, Ethiopia, every corner. It's really nice. So let's talk about the event where People to People, University of Dubai, your office and other entities came together to empower the Ethiopian students. What was your reflection on that?
A reflection of success and also a sense of pride by the academic accomplishment of Ethiopian scholarship students here in the United Arab Emirates. And because for the last couple of years, the students have been going through the academic exercise and their result was very outstanding. So this gives me a sense of pride and a sense of accomplishment and success, how Ethiopians can achieve in the academic, not only is academic score, but also it's a big and outstanding symbol of what we can achieve in international competitive academic environment.
Let's talk about the process of the students being accepted in the first place. What was the role of this entity when it comes for the students to take their education here in the UAE?
Well, if you remember a while ago that the relationship, the bilateral relationship we have with the United Arab Emirates is of strategic partnership type. So it can have lots of manifestation or features. We can explain it and see it in trade, in investment, in political diplomacy. So the relationship is really at the highest. So it gave us a huge opportunity of providing academic opportunity for our students. So following that, the consulate, we really welcome our students, support them in every possible way to make their stay fruitful, productive, because as students, you are leaving your home, your family, so there might be a new environment.
True.
So they are very good academically, they are very successful, they score the highest grade and marks in their exams, but coming into a new environment requires support. And the consulate, as on behalf of the government, on behalf of the people, we really do care a lot and we see them, meet them, and also bring them into different participation events so that they will participate, feel welcomed, and get network with different community members. So as a consulate, it's our top priority to meet them, follow if they have any kind of questions regarding, different issues. We support them, link them with different institutions. We really work together with our students. So our consulate's role, I can say, is to be intimate with them and to invite them to different events and provide them, support them, and so that ultimately they will also excel in their academic endeavors.
Exactly. And trust me, the students by themselves have said this, and of course they're doing a very nice job in using that resource really well. I don't want to take much more time. The last question I have is, what are the upcoming projects that this consulate is planning to implement when it comes to Ethiopian students getting educational opportunities here in the UAE, or even any other sectors?
As a consulate, we work with our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Education, as well as also with the students themselves, to create different platforms so that they will do exercise some type of internship whenever they have any time to exercise their know-how in the real world work environment. So we are planning to create lots of internship environments. It could be working with different private companies, successful big companies, working environment, who really need special talented students in terms of internship. As you know, Dubai is a hub for international business. There are plenty very big companies, technology companies, startup companies. So linking and creating platform for internship is one area which we, as a consulate, we can facilitate linking the students so that they can also have an internship experiences. I believe they can make a big change. They are change makers. So in the future, they will be also contribute to our country's prosperity. So it's a big opportunity for them to go back and contribute in different sectors. They can open up their company, they can work in public environment or serve more. But I believe one way or the other, they are going to be change makers. So in that regard, the consulate is always ready to create an internship, also to provide them different opportunities and assist them with their exercise that can also contribute to the nation stream.
Thank you so much for the explanation, for answering our questions. Lastly, if there's anything that you would love to say on behalf of the consulate, then the floor is yours.
Thank you. Well, as a consulate, we'd like to express our appreciation to P2P, the Dubai University, and to the Ethiopian Community Association in Dubai and the Northern Emirates, and most importantly, to our fellow esteemed scholarship students. Keep doing the excellent work. We are proud of you. And as a consulate of Ethiopia, we are always open door to serve our community, our citizens, to do better in the United Arab Emirates. And whenever any need you need, there are plenty of platforms that we have established, and we are ready to serve. Thank you very much.
It's a great honor to stand in front of you today at this inspiring forum, strengthening the bridge between academic excellency and a professional opportunity. This forum brings together Ethiopians, students studying in the UAE, academic leaders, and the community partners to share ideas that connect education to opportunity and the knowledge to impact. Our Ethiopian students, supported by the government of Ethiopia and the UAE, represented not only academic excellency, but also the future of Ethiopia. You are the country's ambassadors of hope, innovation, and integrity. Education is the foundation, but connection gives its life. That's why today's team, students, industry and the community engagement is so important. Success grows when learning goes beyond the classroom, when theory meets practice, and when knowledge serves people. To our gifted and talented students, be proud of how far you have come, but stay eager to learn more. Take mentorship, participate in internships, and explore innovation. You are not just students, you are future leaders and change makers. To our industries and institutions, see these guys, these young people are as partners. They bring fresh ideas, creativity, and strong work ethics. Let us open doors for collaboration and connect their skills with your opportunities. To our community, our mission is to connect, empower, and serve. A strong community does more than celebrate culture. It creates a platform of growth, learning, and national contribution. When students, industry, and the community move together, education became a force of transformation, turning talent into innovation and dreams into development. Dear students, carry your Ethiopian identity with pride. Use your education to uplift others, and let your achievement in the UAE inspire many back home. Finally, my deep thanks to the Ethiopian Consulate in Dubai, in the Northern Emirates, Dubai University, P2P, people to people, and the organizing team for making this meaningful forum possible and empowering Ethiopian scholarship students. Let us continue to build a bridge of knowledge, opportunity, and shared progress between Ethiopia, the UAE, and the wider world. Thank you, and may this forum inspire partnership and success for everyone. Thank you again.
It is a true honor to be here with you. This remarkable city, a city what itself stands as a symbol of vision, innovation, and global connection. Today, we gather for something far greater than a meeting. We gather for a mission to connect academic excellence with real-world opportunity. When I look across this room, I see the future of Ethiopia. I see engineers, scientists, economists, doctors, innovators, young people who are redefining what it means to be a global citizen with Ethiopian roots. So we are not here by chance. We are here by purpose, a purpose to learn, to lead, and to lift us. People's problem can be solved by people. P2P was founded, people to people, with a simple dream to connect skills and to serve as a bridge. With that bridge to transfer knowledge and technology, and to empower local institutions to foster knowledge and also indigenous solutions. This is a unique opportunity to see so many bright young kids with both beauty of brain and mind. Maybe that is the future of Ethiopia, particularly for the people who have never went to school, but supported us to be where we are and to become what we want to become. So this future generation would be in a position to give back to our people, so the people can be moved from poverty to middle class economy. Mentorship is obviously very important. So bringing best minds and mentoring those young minds. So tomorrow, not only be good for Ethiopia, but for the rest of the world. Together, we can design internship programs, mentorship pipelines, and post-study career pathways what prepare our students for both global market and Ethiopia's transformation. As we conclude, I want you to remember something deeply personal. I was once a student with dreams bigger than my circumstances, and I learned that every dream becomes real when it is connected to people, to purpose, and to partnership. So to our students, keep your curiosity alive, stay humble. That's very important. But the key is the legacy. It's very important to be intentional, what you can achieve and what you can contribute. So education is not the feeling of a pearl, but the lightning of a fire. The fire is alive in each one of you. Let's keep it burning for Ethiopia, for Africa, and the humanity. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
Okay, the energy.
Right, yeah.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Dr. Antana Hapte. I'm the board chair for People to People. So we're here in Dubai to network with the University of Dubai and the Ethiopian students who are like doing an amazing job here.
Yeah.
So we'll be meeting with them and kind of, you know, doing some career advising and trying to understand what they want to do at the next step of their professional growth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what was the first experience that you've got when you got to, you know, connect with the Ethiopian students here?
How amazingly smart they are. It's jaw-dropping. They are like a GPA of 4, 3.9. They're all in engineering, electrical engineering, IT, computer science. And it's absolutely jaw-dropping how they are not only just competing, but thriving and winning in a lot of extracurricular activities. They've been on a lot of science fairs and doing absolutely great. So that was our first take, how an amazing group they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of try to give us the highlight on what this workshop tried to focus on, but could you elaborate more? What was the intention of P2P trying to share the experience for the Ethiopian students here? What was the motive of this workshop?
Right. The motive is P2P, as you may know, is a network of diaspora professionals. It's primarily in the US and primarily in medicine, but it's also in education and other related careers. So we came here to participate in mostly AI conference with the University of Dubai. But while we're here, we got to learn about the Ethiopian students who are here, who are like in their third year of undergraduate school here. And so we work with youth volunteers. So there were some youth volunteers who are early in their careers with us too. So they came here to kind of network and get to understand, you know, how the students are doing here and share their experiences.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So lastly, what is the plan that P2P has when it comes to empowering the students here, Ethiopian students, to be more competitive in the global market?
So we can share our experience and our expertise in the field, but we can also share, because we're a volunteer organization, about the idea of giving back to your community, right? So you're never too early in your career to give back. You know, these college kids can also give back to high school kids back home that they know, be part of the mentorship program, and also have more senior members of our organization help in mentoring them too. So as I said, most of us are in the medical profession, but our network includes, you know, engineering, education, etc., so that they can have somebody to talk to, somebody to exchange experiences with, and kind of see, because they're so early in their professional growth, the direction they want to go and what are the options out there, and you know, what do you learn from somebody else's experience. So it's been a very fulfilling interaction. Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you have anything else that you love to add or love to say.
All right, thank you for the opportunity. What I want to say is that be part of the community, be part of the change you want to create, right? So you can participate in whatever capacity. It's never too early to start, and we'll always be happy to be part of your journey.
I'm Vitania Velay, and I'm currently studying computer engineering at the University of Dubai, third year.
Okay, so how's the session?
It was actually really nice because it kind of gave us a glimpse of the future, dare I say. It was really good to see other people that are like us, people who are like outside of the country, studied there and are academically excellent, dare I say more than that, because they're also into volunteering in other places. It felt really good.
What was like the major challenge that you faced individually when you first came to Dubai and enroll in a huge university?
The first thing was being homesick. I've never been outside of my house, so this is my first time ever going out. So yeah, it was really incredible. And the next thing is, thank God I had family here, so they visit me every now and then, so it wasn't like horribly lonely, but still you kind of feel that emptiness. The other thing is actually balancing chores and study. I'm at a place that I can manage everything properly, and I'd say this is another skill that I got from coming here. But there's something I should say, like I cannot emphasize enough. The University of Dubai specifically treated us like family, more than that. To be honest, we had like events so that we can relax and enjoy time. They would specifically make discount for us so that we could go out, explore and enjoy. These are like the small things, and they always check up on us. They'd say like, what are you doing? How are you doing? I think your voice is like kind of coarse. It's like it felt like real family, and I didn't expect that.
Exactly. So this session was also organized P2P in collaboration with the university. So was it your first time about hearing about P2P?
Yes, it was my first time ever, and I learned a lot. And to be honest, the president was very, very kind, very approachable, beyond like studious, if I'm being honest. It was really interesting to see how hard he was working to get us engaged in it. Another thing I learned was, as students from Ethiopia, we were trying our best to like give back to the community as well through volunteering. What we're trying to do was, specifically for the past 2 summers, is to gather students specifically who are underprivileged and give them some kind of crash course so that they can study well and get good results for their 12th grade. Thanks to the president of P2P, we got the opportunity to see like how to access them. So hopefully we'll come with a great session so that we can crash course or help them. It may not be like that great, definitely, but like it's good to like try and also give back to the community that gave us a lot.
Okay, thank you so much. Lastly, if there's anything that you would love to say, an advice that you would love to give for the students that wants to apply specifically here at the University of Dubai.
Okay, so the last thing that I would like to say is every hard work pays off. Another thing that I'd love to emphasize is that I was going to go to medicine. I started studying engineering. I was able to do that because I was studying both physics and biology the same way. I didn't discriminate, so please do that. Like, try your best. Knowledge is really good, and try to excel in class.
Thank you so much.
You're
Have a
most
great time.
welcome.
My name is Amu. I'm from the US, mostly from the DMV area. Went to school at Princeton University and graduated in 2022. And I did a 1-year postgraduate fellowship in a private bank in Mongolia called Hasbank. And I worked out of the eco-banking department there as a project development officer. And currently I work at PGIM, which is an asset manager out of Newark, New Jersey.
So today we met at this event where we got the chance to connect with the Ethiopian students here at the University of Dubai, organized by People to People and of course the university. So what was your expectation that you first had and the thing that you faced when you came here, like from the students?
So I didn't have much of an expectation. I was sort of here just to help frame of reference for someone very shortly out of their undergraduate experience. So, pretty open to any conversations that were helpful for the students. However, coming here and then I was seeing the initial presentation they put together about the different statistics and accomplishments that the Ethiopian diaspora at the university has achieved since the scholarship program was implemented. It was really incredible. So, my expectation wasn't really existing, but whatever I had, they definitely exceeded it. It was really incredible accomplishments, very driven students, and they had really great questions to ask.
Yeah, so you graduated from one of the most prestigious universities in the whole world. And that by itself is a huge experience for you to come and share. So what was the common questions or the common kind of engagements that you have experienced while you were trying to connect with the Ethiopian students here?
A lot of interest for sure, not just going to school in the US, but being able to go to one of these elite universities as a Princeton graduate, which is very understandable because, these students, again, very driven, very education oriented, trying to build their early careers, position themselves well. So I think a lot of their questions were definitely geared towards, how can I get into a school like this? I think another layer of complication that I don't really have insight towards as much is coming from, abroad into the US. I know there's a unique challenge set there that I was fortunate enough not to have to face. So I think some of those questions were a little tougher to talk about, but, in general, totally expected a lot of interest because sometimes I wonder how I got in too, so there's no real answer, but it's nice to be here and be able to share any insight I possibly can.
Thank you so much. I have nothing else to say. But lastly, it would be really nice if you could share your experience or maybe your last word for students or for anyone that wants to apply their education somewhere else. What is it that you love to say?
I just have to still emphasize that building that global mindset by studying abroad, working abroad, I think is very important and something I definitely recommend. I think just as a general piece of advice, one thing I wish I did more when I was starting college and very early in my career is just searching for resources and networking as early as possible. I can tell they're already much better at it than I was when I was, sophomore, junior in college. But nowadays I love, even if it's an industry I have no plans in joining, I love having conversations with people in different fields, different backgrounds, different stories, and just hearing about how they progress through their education and beyond, through their career, because you never know when those connections will come in handy or what you might learn from those conversations. So always recommend, it's never too early to reach out to that professor or, that friend of a friend who has a cool career path and just build a connection and stay in touch.
Go for it.
Yeah, you summed it up. I talked too long. That's the gist. Go for it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a great time.
Thank you.
All right.
This is Ganano. I'm an associate professor in the University of Dubai.
University of Dubai is one of the universities here in Dubai that hosted the Ethiopian students through the scholarship. So tell us about that.
This is a scholarship provided by the UAE government to Ethiopian students who performed well 2 years ago. So there were about 273. They've been in 10 universities around. So we hosted this scholarship students. So the idea is to P2P professors, P2P members of P2P have been with them. The whole idea of that, the discussion was to kind of create a bridge between the academic excellence and opportunities here. So it was a very good discussion here.
Yeah. So, but personally, what did you observe on the Ethiopian students and at the same time from the people that can give that experience, that opportunity to them? What was your observation?
Yeah, see, that's the whole idea. The whole idea is like I see these students every day, almost, particularly those who are in the University of Dubai. I see them on basically every day. So I know how they are strong academically here. So I also know about the other one because of the survey that recently have done. So these are really good students here. So they need opportunities. So this session, Sunday session, is a way to go to this type of opportunities here.
What are the plans that are being crafted by the university to further empower and enhance the opportunities that the Ethiopian students are having when it comes to career or even finding a better scholarship?
So what we do here in the university, normally all universities, that they do is before the students graduate, so we do our best to equip them theoretically, skill-wise, so we do our best to do that here. So these students are part of that process here. But particularly on Sunday, on these particular students, if we talk about this particular Ethiopian students, this is an endeavor. For instance, P2P, is there anything that the P2P network can help these students to pursue their education? Probably even before they graduate, is there any skill that can be transferred from these members of the network? So this is what normally we're hoping, the plan that we have.
If there's anything that you would love to say for students or even parents that are planning to send their kids abroad for studies or anything else, in fact, the floor is yours.
Yeah, great. So they see the stereotype they have is like we want to go to US or European universities here. But this UAE is also another area for parents to send their kids here. So that is one area that they can think of. The other is for parents of this scholarship. We really are happy with the performance of the students, and then it should be comfortable that they are in good hand here. That's what I can say.
All right.
To the parents of the scholarship holders. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good.
Have a great time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
My name is Bamlak Tasfai, and I'm a third year computer engineering student at University of Dubai.
Today we are at this session where P2P gave a very insightful speech for Ethiopian students here. And you were one of the Ethiopian students that were able to be part of this event. And how did you find it?
I found it very inspiring to meet with people, with Ethiopians that has reached a higher level of like education, of career in different fields here with us. It was very inspiring and I was very happy.
So as an Ethiopian that traveled across country, across continent to be part of this scholarship, what is the major challenge that you've faced and the major opportunities that you were able to use?
Some major challenges would be mainly, the shift in environment. Our country is very nice when it comes to weather, and here it's very harsh. Other than that, just people, because here you need to be able to reach out to people more. It doesn't just happen automatically because you are surrounded with a new kind of culture, customs and stuff. So getting us accustomed to that and opportunities, there is a lot of opportunities, things that I didn't think were possible to compete with others, as well as to improve in myself, work on myself.
Could you give us an example?
For example, opportunities to compete in different international, a lot of opportunities to be able to compete in a lot of international competitions, to showcase my skill, trainings that I normally would not access to if I was back home. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your biggest takeaway from this event?
First of all, this was my first time being introduced to P2P. So that, and also that people are organizing and really working on giving back to our country, giving back to the people that help us get here, and how to do it, a roadmap, a connection, a network to be able to achieve that. That's my biggest takeaway.
All right, thank you. Do you have anything that you'd love to say for students that wants to apply here in Dubai or maybe any other country?
I would say don't be shy and not try your best when it comes to this. There is opportunity, and to take advantage of that opportunity, you need to be able to be courageous and just do it. Don't overthink and not do it and just let this opportunity pass away. There's a lot of opportunity.
This special episode is brought to you by August Real Estate.